Welcome, spiritual travellers. Each day I'm going to be putting a daily quote up with a message of what I perceive or interpret that my guidance is. For 10 years I've been soul searching, trying to find all the answers and channeling. And for 30 plus years I've been a psychic medium, teaching and everything. And throughout my journey I've been able to find answers in many different ways. Signs are all around us, but the one I really love doing is like a quote. So for 10 years also I've been doing them on Facebook, and I found that messages find the people who need them at that time. Not every day the quote will mean anything to you, so that's why I'm putting a meaning to it, just in case it is for those that want help on their spiritual journey. So please join us by clicking the notifications, signing up, big thumbs up if you enjoy this, and come and join me every day. And if there's any thoughts or ideas that it triggers, because quotes tend to do that to you or get you connected again, please share your insights with us, and let's get a big community going where we all get involved and help each other on our spiritual journey. Some of you might find that I zone out a bit, so if I look like I'm going into a little bit of a trance state, it's sometimes that once I connect to channeling, or once I connect to start spinning off information, I find that they come straight through and pass messages on. So I do apologise if I look a little bit zoned out at times and not smiling and happy and everything, but it's just the way they work. They get me into the state of the zone, and then the messages start coming through. This quote really is showing you that your thoughts are giving you opportunities. What I perceive it is that when we're not flowing, when we're overthinking, it's a case that we're trying to release that which is not of service to our journey. So that which isn't helping us on the journey. Now everything is relevant to the journey, so either good or bad is helping us. But what I mean by this is, often we're thinking or overthinking and not at peace with ourselves is when there's something that's not resonating with our bodies or our mind or our soul, or it's helping us to separate the mind, body and soul. And so when we have a thought of something, it's trying to get us to let go of that which is not resonating with who we are, it's not bringing peace. Because when you are at peace with yourself, then thinking becomes a second part. Then the brain is working on the connection, is working on how the bigger picture, looking at what it is that we're trying to achieve. So when somebody walks through the door, your brain is working out who's going to come through the door, what they want, all the different things. Now that is different to this sort of thought. But when you get something that is lack or doesn't feel right or is getting you overthinking, it's basically because it's trapped on the body. The energy of it. It's not being able to flow through your body. And so then you're having the thought of letting it go. So then it becomes an opportunity. Now, the quickest way to deal with it is to imagine putting it into a box or putting it in a stream, because then you've given it an action. Because of free will and choice, we have a choice to meet people who might help us in life. But when we're in the automatic flow, or when we're in this sort of energy that the lights change for you and everything seems to flow, then that which brings us peace, or that which is our journey, tends to come forward more than the thought of what we got to do. You know, when you're enjoying life, you've seen when you're enjoying life, that it just flows. You know, you're not thinking of bad things or good things or fears or doubts. But because we're not in that flow all the time, and we can't be part of that flow because we still need the human experience to experience, then we have got the odd thoughts. And sometimes we relate them to spiritual things. Sometimes we think they're good, and they often are not. But it doesn't mean eventually it is, because if it helps you let go, or gives you the opportunity to let go of that which is stopping you from flowing, then it is a good thing. So good always comes out of everything. It's what we perceive, what we put to it, what our body puts to it. If you're going to do something that your body might reject because of a past trauma, or basically it's not helping you, then your body can reject it. So you don't feel right about it, or that's where like intuition and gut feelings come in, because the body's not flowing. But when you get into the state of oneness, and when you're a part of everything, then suddenly you don't have to have the emotional part of it. You see? So if you start to see that a thought or an idea is just basically getting you to make that first step, or to let go, or to understand the journey, or to see what it is that your lesson, or to see the bigger picture. You know, you might come across a wall, say for example a wall, and you're thinking, oh, I can't get over it, I can't get around this is going to haunt me. And then suddenly the wall opens up and you can walk through. There was a secret door that you never knew about it. But because you focused so much that the wall was what it was, then you didn't see the opportunity. But once you surrender and let go that obviously I'm not going to go in this direction for a reason, maybe I should take another direction or whatever, then your automatic path can come in, which could have been that there was a secret door there, or basically you had to go left or you had to go right. But if you keep banging your head against that brick wall, which most people do, or not dealing with the problem, or not letting it go, you keep coming against that wall in life. In what you do, it keeps reoccurring until you learn the lesson.